This holiday, Verizon is giving you incredible gifts and savings you'll enjoy all year. When you switch, you'll get 4 new iPhone 17 Pros. No trade-in needed. That's right. Get 4 lines for just $25 a line and the amazing iPhone 17 Pro for everyone. Save big this holiday. Visit Verizon today. $20 monthly promo credits applied to account over 35 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply for phone offer. See Verizon.com for details.
Well, the holidays have come and gone once again. But if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now. You call it an early present for next year. What do you have to lose? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Limited time 50% off regular price for new customers. Upfront payment required. $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds may slow after 50 gigabytes per month when network is busy. See terms.
This holiday, Verizon is giving you incredible gifts and savings you'll enjoy all year. When you switch, you'll get 4 new iPhone 17 Pros. No trade-in needed. That's right. Get 4 lines for just $25 a line and the amazing iPhone 17 Pro for everyone. Save big this holiday. Visit Verizon today. $20 monthly promo credits applied to account over 35 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply for phone offer. See Verizon.com for details.
Well, the holidays have come and gone once again. But if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now. You call it an early present for next year. What do you have to lose? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Limited time 50% off regular price for new customers. Upfront payment required. $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds may slow after 50 gigabytes per month when network is busy. See terms.
Hello, I'm Sarah.
Going to be.
And welcome to day 12 of 12 days of Festive Frights. I've got 4 spooky stories to share today. We'll get straight into them. Are you ready? For the first story.
Yes, I am.
Hearing screams. Alright, so last night I went to go spend the night at my girlfriend's apartment. I got to her apartment around 12:30 a.m. and locked the doors and turned all the lights off, etc. because she was already asleep in her room. I laid down and fell asleep with her almost immediately. Around 1:30 a.m. we were both kind of half conscious because she'd switched sleeping positions and kissed me, and not even a minute or 2 later, we were both simultaneously awoken by a loud voice that came from the open door of her room. It was a deep male voice saying, "Foo." Only that's all I can remember, because my adrenaline kicked in and I was ready to fight if someone was in the apartment with us. Neither of us can remember exactly what was said, aside from it being super loud and in the apartment. Honestly, I was so scared that there was someone in the apartment with us. I immediately threw my hand over my girlfriend's mouth because she was freaking out, about to scream, because I know she thought there was someone in the apartment with us. I looked at her and motioned for her to be quiet as I got up and turned on all the lights and searched the entire apartment. There was nothing. All of the doors were still locked, and I checked everywhere any person could hide and found nothing. I tried to lay out all the facts after this happened, but I've concluded that it had to be some sort of entity, Other facts I paid attention to, trying to debunk the fact I thought this may have been some sort of entity/ghost. You can hear the neighbours throughout the entire building, only while they are screaming or stomping around. And even then, it's always muffled because it's coming through the floor or the walls. So it couldn't have been that because of how loud this voice was, so it eliminates that as a possibility. The window was open in her room because it was hot in her room. I looked outside and there were 0 footprints around the window at all. We live in Michigan's Upper Peninsula and we have a load of snow. This eliminates someone being outside the window, talking or screaming. My girlfriend's dog was sleeping between my legs when we heard the voice, and she was dead asleep when I got up to check what the heck it was, so that was easily eliminated as a possibility too. We were both pretty bewildered by this encounter and are going to find out if anything happens tonight as well. Let me know what you guys think this could have been, because I have my conclusions. I'm desperate to know what foo means.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, nor me. Foo, like Foo Fighters. What does it mean? I need to look it up.
Kung Fu.
Yeah, I did think that as well. Maybe it's Debbie's ghost foo. But, yeah. Like, you can imagine one person waking up and being, did I just hear that? But for 2 of them to hear it is particularly scary.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the second story?
Yes, I am.
Creepy music with no source heard during a winter hike in the woods. This is the repost because no one responded to my original post. The story took place in Poland, probably in January. I will happily answer any questions about it. It happened about half a year ago. I just had a chat with my friend and I recalled the memory. During winter, I used to go on these short hikes to my local forest. Most of the times, nothing unordinary happened. Most unusual thing was seeing a wolf pack once, and that's it. But back to the music. I think it was about 7:30, 8 a.m. The weather was quite cold, -10 Celsius, and snow was lightly falling. No people that day. 1 hour into the woods, I heard it. This weird music, which seemed to come from all directions at once and getting louder. It sounded like muffled piano, and something resembling jingles could be heard too. It went on for a solid minute and then slowly faded away. I was so weirded out that I hadn't even taken out my phone at first. But when I finally did, I realised my phone had turned off, probably because of the temperature. After the music stopped, I decided to finish my hike anyway, as I found it more in the category of weird than frightening. Although I always see deer, wild boars, hares, and other animals, there was not a single living being to be seen after the music. What could it be? Could it be caused by wind? So this is a common theme, isn't it? Hearing music in the woods. I did wonder if maybe it's like wind chimes or something. But I guess the author would know that. And people in particular hear like ice cream van music in the woods, don't they? That would be really scary.
Yeah, no ice cream van there, mate.
Not in the woods, so it would definitely be out of place.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the third story?
Yes, I am.
Deer screaming and sprinting on hind legs. Deer is in quotes because I'm pretty much just assuming, hoping, that it was a deer. Also, apologies if this is a little all over the place. This just happened and I'm still very shaken. Some background to start. I live in Virginia, in a pretty rural area. My house is a townhome in the neighbourhood right next to a middle school. I've lived in this house for over 10 years and frequently went on walks during the daytime, all around the neighbourhood itself, plus the surrounding buildings and woods. I've never gone on a walk at night here. After starting college, I got very accustomed to taking walks around my campus at night when the weather's nice. So now that I'm home for winter break and Virginia is in one of its weirdly warm winter weeks, I decided I may as well go on a walk at night here, since it's a safe area and night walks are almost daily routines for me now. So I leave my house at around midnight. Not very late. I walk over to the middle school and I sit down on the track. The track is a concrete oval going around the soccer field. I'm just sitting there, relaxing, listening to music with one earbud in. I also had a lit candle on the ground a foot in front of me, which sounds kind of weird of me to have now that I type it out. Lighting candles while I sit and chill somewhere outside is just a habit I developed from having a ton of candles and being unable to light them in my room at college. I hear what sounded like a cough, so I instantly stop my music and start looking around. I don't see anything, but I'm an extremely paranoid person, so I'm still very on edge. Even though everything seems fine, I just sit there, doing nothing for maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and I start settling back down, thinking maybe the cough was just leaves in the nearby woods between my neighbourhood and this soccer field. So I'm almost fully relaxed, but then I hear the cough again. Then I see something sprint on its back legs across the field, faster than I've ever seen anything move before, and it gets to the other end of the field and then continues to stand there on its hind legs. I couldn't see it super well because it was dark and far away. Since I just heard coughing and it was running on 2 legs, I initially thought it was a person. But when it was standing still, I could see that it was too large and weirdly proportioned to be human. It was also screeching the whole time, like an incredibly loud horror movie creature screeching that made my ears ring. It looked like its back was to me, so I took this opportunity to pack up and sprint home. I'm physically disabled and I can move around just fine, but never very quickly. I literally cannot think of another time in my life where I ever ran that fast. The only sort of paranormal thing I believe in is plain old ghosts. So as soon as I got home, I texted all my friends about it and Googled all I could. Everyone I texted reassured me it was probably just injured or diseased, since that can make deer act weird like that. So that's a little reassuring. But at the same time, I'm Googling about deer running on their hind legs and screeching their heads off. And while it's a decently documented occurrence, none of the pictures and videos on any website are anywhere near what I saw. In fact, the only accounts of experiences just like mine are other paranormal posts or other subreddits / forums along those lines. 2 additional details. 1. I am just assuming it was a deer based on its size. It didn't have antlers or anything. I couldn't really tell what it was, and I'm mainly going with deer because I'm very sceptical about paranormal topics, and I don't want to assume it was anything other than a deer. 2. I've read descriptions of deer running on their hind legs, and I've watched videos of it. None of the videos I've seen really match up with just how strangely fast this thing was moving. like it was basically a blur running past me. Just wanted to get this out there. Maybe someone who knows Appalachian animals better than I do can reassure me that it was just a sick deer or something. Happy New Year. Now, we've covered this, haven't we? It sounds like a not deer we covered in one of our older episodes.
Yeah.
I think that would be a really scary thing to see, natural or unnatural. Like a deer running at high speed on its hind legs. That's just so creepy.
I'm right.
I'm bad enough when one jumps out in front of me and I'm walking. I'm actually fascinated. I love deer. But if I saw one acting strangely, that would terrify me.
Possessed.
Yeah. Are you ready for the fourth and final story?
Yes, I am.
Mysterious hole in our backyard that disappears after winter. This story happened a couple of years ago, before we moved to our current house. During the winter, and it happened to myself, along with my youngest brother, as well as our first dog. It was the only time it happened to us, and we're still baffled by it. Cast: me, Dragon Crystal, equals myself. Vivi equals my youngest brother, and Frisbee equals our dog. Since it was a cold day, and we didn't want to go outside, but we had to let our dog Frisbee go outside to do her business. After a while, Frisbee didn't come back to the door yet, so Vivi went outside to check on her. This part will be from what he told me. Vivi went outside and is calling Frisbee, only to hear her barking, but slightly faint. Vivi follows her barking to the middle of the backyard, only to look down and see Frisbee in a deep hole. Now, we do have a big backyard, but this hole was never here before. Vivi kneels down and reaches for Frisbee to try and pull her out, only for him to slip on the snow and fall in himself, getting stuck. Vivi tried to climb out, but he couldn't get a proper grip on the snow and kept falling back down into the hole. He then picked up Frisbee and managed to lift Frisbee out of the hole, then gently pushed her away from the edge. Frisbee, being a puppy, kept trying to jump back into the hole, but Vivi sternly told her no, and Frisbee stopped. This is when I started getting worried about why Vivi and Frisbee hadn't come back inside yet, as it was cold and I didn't want to get in trouble. So I went outside to find them and started calling for them both. I saw Frisbee running in my direction, but not Vivi, and approached Frisbee. Instead of coming to me, Frisbee turned around and ran back to where the hole was guiding me back to Vivi. That's when I heard Vivi calling out for help, and I called back to him. Vivi suddenly warns me to be careful, or I'd end up falling in myself, as we were the only kids at home, besides our dad, who was inside the house and wouldn't be able to hear us calling for help. So I carefully creep forward until I can see him standing in the hole, and I ask him how he got in there. He tells me he fell in while reaching to get Frisbee, but was able to lift her out. I knelt down and reached down to pull him out. While pulling him, I felt myself slowly sliding down, and I had to let him go, but told him I was going to get something to help him out. I ran into the garage and pulled out a plastic kid shovel, ran back to the edge of the hole and handed him the shovel. I told him to make footholds so he could climb out, and he does just that. Even with the footholds, it was still too hard for him to climb out, so I took hold of a shovel blade. I'm glad it was plastic, not metal. Told him to hold on to the handle, and I pulled outwards while he climbed out with his foothold. After getting him out, and grabbing Frisbee, we quickly rushed inside, and I gave them both something warm to eat and drink. After the winter had passed, we went and looked outside, only the hole in the backyard wasn't there anymore. We waited until the next winter to see if the hole would appear again. We even used the same shovel to poke around the area where the hole was, and couldn't find it anymore. We were too confused and never told our parents about it, because they might not believe us.
This holiday, Verizon is giving you incredible gifts and savings you'll enjoy all year. When you switch, you'll get 4 new iPhone 17 Pros, no trade-in needed. That's right, get 4 lines for just $25 a line and the amazing iPhone 17 Pro for everyone. Save big this holiday. Visit Verizon today. $20 monthly promo credits applied to account over 35 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply for phone offer. See Verizon.com for details.
Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, but if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now. You call it an early present for next year. What do you have to lose? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Limited time 50% off regular price for new customers. Upfront payment required. $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds may slow after 50 gigabytes per month when network is busy. See terms.
I really wanted to include this one because I've never heard of it before. A hole just appearing and then disappearing is kind of freaky. I mean, we get holes in our lawn, in our garden, loads of them, very deep ones, but they're from Luna.
Yeah.
She's got new holes popping up everywhere.
Digging a tunnel.
Yeah, trying to escape.
Mine or something. Well, that's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed and we'll catch up again soon.
We will indeed. We'll catch you again tomorrow. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
This holiday, Verizon is giving you incredible gifts and savings you'll enjoy all year. When you switch, you'll get 4 new iPhone 17 Pros, no trade-in needed. That's right, get 4 lines for just $25 a line and the amazing iPhone 17 Pro for everyone. Save big this holiday. Visit Verizon today. $20 monthly promo credits applied to account over 35 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply for phone offer. See Verizon.com for details.
Meet me after the ball game.
Take me out on the town.
Stay for fun, son. It's all a home run. Visit Arizona.
Visit myspringtraining.com.
The stories told on the Whispering Woods are inspired by historical records, witness reports, and local folklore. While every effort is made to research and represent events accurately, some details, names, and locations may differ from official accounts or have been changed out of respect for those involved. These episodes are created for storytelling and entertainment purposes and should not be considered definitive fact or investigative journalism.